Hello, in this video, our group will show and explain our working on the COA group project, which is about vending machine project. Before we go to the program and explanation, I will first try to explain our group. We are from section 05 of COA and our group name is Pintar, which consists of first myself, Aldika Prya Bagus Ananta, as the group leader, and the rest, which are Imam Daru Rismi, Mahfudh Khoiri Amran, and Muhammad Rafiy Athalla. Now, before we go to the program that we have created, we have to see what the task that were given to us. We were tasked to develop a vending machine program that will take the user's input based on money, and the users can pick which beverages that they can choose from. We are given the freedom to create our vending machine based on our creativity, and we will show you and explain to you after this introduction. So let's go to the program. As you can see right here, this is the program that our group have created. But before we explain and show you any further, we will first run the program so that you will see how the users can use the program. So first, the vending machine program will ask the users to put in the money they may have or they want. So they can type in for 10 cents, to 20 cents, and 350 cents, and the program will calculate in total the amount of money and show it to the users. Now, from here, the users can pick for different variant of beverages with different prices. For example, if the users want to get a mocha, the system will serve the mocha to the users and ask whether the users want to take the change or continue the purchase by typing no. For example, if they want to take the change, it will finish out the purchase and it will reboot up the vending machine. But if we redo the program and the users don't want to take the change, the purchase will be continued by the vending machine and it will keep the total amount of money from the previous purchase. Afterwards, the system will ask the users again whether they want to put more money or not. So if the users don't want to put any money, they can type in 0 for all the cents, and they can choose the beverages that they want and can afford from the last purchase. For example, in here, the users only have 80 cents left in the machine. So they can choose whether they want a tea or cocoa. So for example, they want a tea, it will redo the system again as before and serve up the tea, and it will ask again whether they want to continue or not. Now, if they want to continue again, but this time, if they don't have enough money, the system will ask the users to put more money. So if the users put the exact money that they need, the system will be able to give out the product that they want. So that's basically how our program work and how the users can use the program. But in this program, it will not end by itself because it will be turned on 24/7. So in terms of the machines to be turned off, it will need to be taken down, or we can close out the console. So that's basically how our program worked. Okay, after we have shown you the outcome of the program, we will now show and explain to you the full program that we have created for this project. The first part of the program is the data part. As you can see it right here, this is all the strings that was used in the program. And here, in here, this is the coins, the type of coins that was used in the program, from the 10 cents, 20 cents to the 50 cents. Now let's go to the code part. This part is basically used to print out all of the lists, the list of beverages the users can pick. Now, afterwards, we will show you the part where where the system asks the users to input their money. As you can see right here, we use the read decimal for each of the coins from the 10 cents, 20 cents to the 50 cents. So there are three read decimal functions that we used. As you can see right here, this is the part where the system asks for the users for the money. After that, the system will then ask the users to pick one of the items that they want to purchase. Now, we achieved this by using the read decimal function again, but this time we use also the compared and jump equal functions. So if the users want to uh, pick T, they can choose the number one. Now, the system will then go through these lines right here and compare it. If it's equal than one, it will jump to uno. Now, if the users pick Coco, or they put in the number two, the system will then compare the numbers until they find the equal one to number two, and it will if it's equal than to two, it will jump to dos. The same goes with number three and number four. So if the users opted to choose number one, or they want to take the T, uh, the program will first move the money to the EAX and subtract it by the price of the beverage, which is in this part is 60. Now afterwards, after the T is given to the users, the program will then ask the users if they want to take the change or not. So if they take in the change, the purchase will end and the program will reboot. Now we did that by using the read string function, which will read the input of the users, yes or no. Now we found out that yes in the address has the value of 736579 in hexadecimal. So basically we compare that with that, and if it's equal than this, that means the users have put yes as an input, and it will jump to retur, or it will basically give end the purchase, as you can see, and give the change to the users. Now, if the users type in no, or it's not equal than this value, it will jump to the start of the program, as you can see right here. And this basically works the same as the DOS part. If the users put in number two, the only difference is it will subtract the money that have been moved to EAX 270 because the price of the beverage is different. Same goes with TRAS if the users put in number three, and goes with quad if the users put in number four. Now I will try to explain what happened if the users didn't have enough money to buy the drink that they choose. For example, in this part, the users only have 20 cents. Now, maybe the users want to buy a tea. Now, that will not work because the users doesn't have enough money. The system will then ask the users to put in more money or more coin to the machine. Now, afterwards, the system will then ask the users which drink that they want to pick. So, for example, they want to pick tea. Now, this time they will have enough money, and the system will give out the drink to the users. Now, we did that by basically using the compare and jump less function. So, after the subtraction, if the value of if the money that the users have put is in negative value, the system then will jump to less, or this part right here, which will show you that which will show the users that they didn't have enough money, this part right here, and it will jump back to the part where the system will ask the users to input coins. As you can see, it will jump to kurang. So afterwards, it will basically redo the system and ask again the users which type of beverage that they want to choose. Now, as I said before, if the users have already finished up the purchase and they type in yes, it will jump to retur, or basically it will finish up the purchase. And if it's if they want to redo the purchase or continue the purchase, they can type in no, and it will jump to ulang, or basically the start of the program, as you can see right here. So that's basically the whole program that we can explain it to you. Afterwards, we will give you our reflection to this project. Okay, so we have reached the end of the video because we have shown and explained the program that we have created for the group project. Now we will try to give our reflection about this lab. To us, this group project is quite challenging than the previous labs. Why? Because we needed to combine all of our knowledge from our previous labs to create this vending machine project. Though it was challenging, we still think this is a great lab as it challenged our knowledge and creativity together. And of course, this lab needed the teamwork by us because we separated several tasks to each members. I think that's all that we can say about this group project. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.